Okay, we are on lesson 4.11 today, which is division with regrouping or long division. There are 8,523 sheets of origami paper to be divided equally among 8 schools. How many sheets of origami paper will each school get? So here's our problem. 8,523 divided by 8. So what row are we going to use for this problem?
8.
The 8 row, right?
Yeah.
What are we going to look for on the 8 row first?
8.
8. What? We go to the first number in our problem, okay? And we're going to look for 8, and then we circle it, go up. So we've done the first 2 steps. We've divided, and then we multiplied. 1 times 8 gave us 8. So what goes on top?
1.
1. What goes underneath the 8? 8 minus 8 equals? 0. Is 0 less than 8?
Yes.
So we bring down our 5, right? Okay, so what's the next step after we bring down? We start over with divide. So we are dividing 5 by 8. Here a lot of kids are like, wait a minute, we can't divide 5 by 8. So they want to bring down the 2. You can't bring 2 numbers down at once, Cash. Please focus. Did you already tear up your pencil? Okay, so we just brought down the 5. Now we divide 5 by 8. Go over to the 8 row. What are we looking for?
5.
5. 5 would be between what? 0 and 8, right? Look to the left. Go up. What do we write on top?
0.
What do we write under the 5? 0. It's no different, guys. 5 minus 0 equals what?
5.
Is 5 less than 8?
Yes.
So now we can bring down the 2. But if we had skipped that step, we wouldn't have a 0 here. So we have to do each step, every piece. Okay? So now what are we looking for on the 8 row?
3. 2.
What are we looking for on the 8 row?
52.
52. What's right in front of us? Okay, Julie? Look up here. This is what we're dealing with. The only time, Jace, that we look right over here is on the first digit. After that, it's whatever's at the bottom. Okay? Head back over to the 8 row. We're looking for 52, which would be between 48 and 56. Look to the left, circle, go up, circle. 6 goes on top, 48 goes underneath. What is 52 minus 48? Sophie? Shelby? 4. Start at 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Cash, you absolutely can do it. Whatever's on top is what you start with. 52 is bigger than 48. Is 4 less than 8? Yes, it is. So we bring down the 3. After we bring down, we start over again with divide. We're dividing 43 by 8. Head to the 8 row, look for 43. It would be between 40 and 48. Look to the left, circle, go up, circle. What goes on top?
5.
What goes underneath?
40.
43 minus 40 equals
3.
what? 3. Is 3 less than 8?
Yes.
There is nothing left to bring down. So we're 1,065, remainder 3.
And there's a remainder now.
There is a remainder. Okay, so make sure that you have, oh, and on our quotient, what place is the first digit in?
The 1,000.
Ella? The thousands place. Give yourself a point. So first we're going to write thousands right here. And then we are going to go 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. 0 is less than 8. Bring down the 5. Notice how my arrows, guys, stop right at the equal sign. You guys know this is an equal sign. And my arrow stops right at the equal sign, so that way I can put the 5 right next to the 0. A lot of times kids make that arrow go clear down like this. They want to go arrow to right here, but then your 5 has no place to go but below your 0, and that won't work. So
That mess up our whole problem.
yeah, so make sure it's kind of like lining up the ones place with the ones place and the tens place with the tens place and stuff like that. You have to line it up properly. That 5 needs to be right next to that 0. So 8 goes into 5 0 times. 0 times 8 is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. 5 is less than 8, so we can bring down the 2. 8 goes into 52 6 times. 6 times 8 is 48. 52 minus 48 is 4. 4 is less than 8, so we can bring down the 3. 8 goes into 43 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. 43 minus 40 is 3. 3 is less than 8. There's nothing left to bring down. So remainder 3, put the comma in. So each school will get 1,065 sheets of paper. There will be 3 sheets left. I know it's kind of a pain to have to erase your multiplication table every time, but I very much recommend that you guys use these the way I'm showing you, at least until you get down the process very well. It will help. Okay. Who said wait? Landon? Okay. Okay, we're going to skip the rest of this page because it just talks about checking, and we've already done that. So, head to the back.
No, this page.
Ollie at the top. Ollie used 852 beads to make 4 bracelets. He put the same number of beads on each bracelet. How many beads does each bracelet have? Check your answer. Okay, so what row are we going to use for this problem?
The 4 row.
The 4 row. And what are we going to look for first?
8.
8. Circle it, go up. What are we going to write on top?
2.
They've already written it for us, right? 2. What goes underneath? 8. Because 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, so we write that 8 underneath, and we subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. 0. Is 0 less than 4?
Yes.
So we can bring down the 5. Now we go back to our 4 row and look for 5. 5 would be between 4 and 8. Look to the left, circle, go up, circle. What goes on top?
1.
What goes down low?
0.
What did we circle under the 1, guys?
4.
4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Is 1 less than 4?
Yes.
Then we can bring down the 2. Okay, now we go to the 4 row, and what are we looking for?
12.
12. Here it is, circle it, go up, circle the number above it. What do we write up top?
3.
What do we write down below? What did we circle first?
12.
Come on, guys, look. So I circle 2 numbers each time. 1 to go up top, 1 that goes down low. 12 minus 12 is
0.
0. 0 less than 4.
Yes.
There's nothing left to bring down, so so we're done. Now we need to check. How do we check it? What do we do? Julie.
4 times 231 or 13.
213. Good, girl. Give yourself a point. 213 times 4. We're going to write our big number on top. So 4 times 3 equals 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 4 times 1 equals 4, plus 1 is 5. And 4 times 2 equals 8. So since that is our dividend, then we know that we did it correctly. I will be doing lots of, so each bracelet has how many beads in it?
852. 213.
213. Our answer is on top. Okay? So she started with 852 beads. She split them into, or he or she, Ollie, split them into 4 bracelets. Each bracelet had 213 beads.
There's another way you could have found your answer.
No, there isn't. Okay, so long division is about repetition. You have to do it over and over and over to get it down. Yes, Dakota? No. Okay, so this next problem you guys are going to do with me on your marker board. So grab your marker board, your multiplication table, your marker, and your eraser. We are doing 394 divided by 2. Okay, what's our first step? Who would like to tell me what we do first? Landon?
Find the 3 on the 2 row.
Find the 3 on the 2 row. So we're using the 2 row. 3 would be where, Landon?
Between 2 and 4.
Okay, and then what do we do?
And then you look to the left and go up.
Look to the left, circle, go up, circle. So what number goes on top?
1.
What number goes under the 3?
2.
2.
Now give myself a point.
Yep, and then we subtract. 3 take away 2 leaves 1. Then we check, is 1 less than 2?
Yes.
Yes, so we can bring down the 9 next to the 1. By the way, if you guys will look at Collins, how he gave himself some space up here, but also left lots of room down at the bottom. Okay, so now we've got...
Miss Peterson,
Yes,
is Cash in there?
yes.
Do you care to send him up to leave for the day, please?
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. Okay, so go ahead and put your math stuff or your math paper in your blue folder, Cash. And put your stuff up.
Okay.
And here's your binder, bud. Okay, so now we are doing what? So we brought down the 9. Now we start over with divide. What are we dividing by what? Colin?
2 and you have to get 19.
Okay, yep, we're dividing 19 by 2. Yep. Okay, so we go to the 2 row and we look for 19, which would be where, Colin?
Between 20 and 18.
Yep.
Go
And
to the left circle, go up.
nice job. Give yourself a point, Colin. Okay, so we're going to put a 9 on top. And what down low?
9.
What goes underneath?
18.
18. 19 minus 18 is 1. Is 1 less than 2?
Yes.
Yes, so we can bring down the 4. After we bring down the 4, bring ourselves back over here to the 2 row and look for 14. There it is. Circle it. What do you write on top?
7.
What do you write down low?
14.
14 minus 14 is
0.
0. Is 0 less than 2?
Yes.
There's nothing left to bring down, so we are done. And then it says on our directions, divide and check. So that means we're going to, I'm going to rewrite this on the paper. Yep. And it's super important that we're really neat, right?
Yes.
Because if you are sloppy on this, you'll run into trouble. So we're doing 147 times 2, and it should equal 394, right?
Yes.
Wait,
394.
One 147. Oh, I messed this all up. Okay. Hang on, I hope you didn't copy down what I wrote on here and you copied down what I wrote on the
I
board.
just put 147 on.
Okay, the 147 was right, but, okay, I think, wait. 2 goes in, or 3 divided by 2 is 1. I wrote a 3 here instead of a 2. That's what was messing me up. Okay, so 2, 9, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so it should be 197 times 2. And see how checking can help? Because I made a mistake and then I was like, wait a minute, this is not adding up to be what it needs, 394. And so, yes. What? Huh? I'm sorry, honey. Okay, 803 divided by 2. We got 2 more problems to do together, then you guys are going to practice them. 803 divided by 2. You guys can do this with me on your marker board. Okay. Can anybody tell me, what do you think? Do you think we'll have a remainder on this problem? Yes or no? And what?
No.
What do you think, Ethan?
Yes, because it has a 3 in it.
Which means it's odd. Good, Ethan, give yourself a point. He's exactly right. When we're dividing by 2, we have to have an even number. And the way you know if a number is even or not is based on the ones place digit, which is a 3 in this case. And if you have 3 students, can you split into groups of 2? No, you're gonna have 1 left over, right? Okay, so here we go. 2 rows, slide over to 8. There it is. Go up. What do we write on top?
4.
What do we write down low?
8.
8. 8 minus 8 is
0.
0. 0 is less than 2, so we can bring down our other 0. Head back to the 2 row. What are we looking for?
0.
0. There it is. Go up. What do we write on top?
0.
What do we write down low?
0.
0 minus 0 is 0. Is 0 less than 2?
Yes.
So we can bring down our 3. Bring yourself back over to the 2 row. 3 would be between 2 and 4. Look to the left, go up. What goes on top? What goes down low? 3 minus 2 equals 1. 1 is less than 2. There's nothing left to bring down. So remainder 1. So I'm going to write it on here so you guys can check it. Or so we can check it. A lot of times kids are like wanting to skip all the zeros, but those are just as important because they're holding places. So you can't skip. All right, so now we're going to do 401 times 2, and that will give us 802. Then we add our remainder and gives us 803. which is our dividend, so we are good to go. All right, one more we're doing together, which is 3,448 divided by 4. So we're using the 4 row. What do we look for first on the 4 row?
The 3.
3. And where would 3 be on the 4 row?
Between 0 and 4.
Between 0 and 4, right?
Mhm.
Look to the left,
Go
go
up.
up. What do we write on top?
0.
What do we write below the 3?
0.
3 minus 0 equals
0.
3. 3 minus 0, not times, minus. 3 minus 0 is 3.
Bring down the 4.
3 is less than 4, so we can bring down the 4. So now we're going to the 4 row and we're looking for what?
34.
34. 34 would be between,
32 and 36.
good, look to the left, go up. What do we write on top?
8.
What do we write down below?
32.
34 minus 32 is 2. Is 2 less than 4?
Yes.
Yes. So we can bring down our 4. Now we go back to the 4 row. What are we looking for?
24.
24. There it is. Circle. Go up. Circle. What do we write on top?
5.
No.
6.
6. And down low?
24.
24 minus 24 is 0. 0 is less than 4. So we can bring down our 8. Bring ourselves back over to the 4 row. Looking for 8. There it is. Circle. What do we write on top?
2.
What do we write down low? 8 minus 8 is 0. 0 is less than 4. There's nothing left to bring down. So we are done. We just need to check. 862 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. Put down the 4, carry the 2. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 2 is 34. So we're good to go. I want you guys on your marker boards to go ahead and try number 5. There will not be a remainder.
You put 2 minus 2 is 3 minus. Wait.
I put what I'm supposed to. You figure it out, Brenly?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's long division.